Most people think the first sign manifestation is working is something they can see. More money, a new opportunity, a phone call, a relationship showing up. Some kind of evidence that things are finally moving. But what if that's not the first sign at all? What if the first sign has nothing to do with your outside world? What if the first sign is that you begin changing before your life does? Because if you understand this, you'll stop quitting too early. And if you don't understand it, you may miss the signs that everything is already moving in the right direction. One of the biggest mistakes people make is constantly looking for proof. They check their bank account. They check their phone. They look at their circumstances. And they keep asking themselves, is this working? Where are the results? Why hasn't anything changed yet? Believe me, I've done it myself. In fact, I think everyone who has ever tried to create something bigger in their life has done it. But here's the problem. The moment you need your current reality to tell you how to feel, you've given your power back to your current reality. And as I've talked about in previous videos, your current reality is often your old programming showing up on a delay. It's yesterday's beliefs, yesterday's thinking, yesterday's identity. So if you're looking at today's circumstances for confirmation, you're often looking at an old version of yourself. That's why the first sign isn't out there. The first sign is in here. The first sign manifestation is working is that you begin changing. You begin responding differently. You begin thinking differently. You begin carrying yourself differently. You begin expecting better outcomes, not because anything has happened yet, but because something inside of you has started to shift. You become calmer. You become more certain. You become more trusting. You stop needing proof every 5 minutes. You stop looking for signs everywhere, because belief is slowly replacing doubt. And that's much bigger sign than most people realize. Maybe you experience a setback. The old version of you would have panicked. The old version of you would have assumed everything was falling apart. But now, you stay steady. Not because you enjoy setbacks, but because you no longer believe one moment determines your future. Or maybe your finances haven't changed yet. The old version feels lack. The new version feels possibility. The old version sees reasons why it won't happen. The new version sees reasons why it can. Nothing changed on the outside, but everything changed on the inside. And that's where every transformation begins. Most people think confidence comes after success. I think it works the other way around. You become confident first, then success starts showing up. You become grateful first, then more things appear to be grateful for. You become abundant first, then abundance begins showing up in your life. The internal shift comes before the external shift. Every single time. That's why so many people miss the signs. They're waiting for reality to change before they change, when the real process is changing first and allowing reality to catch up. And I honestly, this is still one of the biggest challenges for me. There are still days when I want proof. There are still days when I want immediate results. There are still days when I look at my circumstances and wonder if anything is happening. But I've noticed something. The moments when I feel most certain are usually the moments when I stop needing evidence, when I stop chasing signs, when I stop forcing outcomes, and simply continue becoming the version of myself I want to be. That's when I feel the strongest. That's when I feel the calmest. And that's when I feel most connected to the future I'm creating. And I know you can do the exact same thing and feel the exact same way. So if you're wondering whether your manifestation is working, don't start by looking around. Start by looking within. Are you calmer? Are you more confident? Are you reacting differently? Are you showing up differently? Are you trusting more than you used to? Because if the answer is yes to any of these, you may already be seeing the first sign. The sign that matters most. The sign that says the person is changing. And when the person changes, guess what? Life eventually follows. Because manifestation doesn't begin when the result appears. It begins when you become the person capable of receiving it. And that may be the first sign that everything is already working. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please take a second to like it. It really helps the channel reach more people who are interested in manifestation, personal growth, and identity transformation. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to Mastery of State. Every week, I share practical tools, insights, and real-world applications that can help you create the life you desire. And if you want to go even deeper, check out my Master Your State ebook. The link is in the description below. As always, thank you for watching and listening. And remember, your future isn't created by what you want. It's created by the state you return to every